gorgeous. He's gonna be really funny. Are my nipples hard? Because they feel hard. Please give it up for Sean Fawaz, everybody, please.
Wasn't she amazing? Looking like every real estate agent / divorcee in the OC. Just always ordering up that charcuterie board and taking all of it if I can see it. So a little bit about myself. My name is Sean Fawaz, and aside from being a straight guy with resting gay face, listen, all I know is that between looking like a pretty boy and a handsome man, I look like a bottom. When you gotta carry this face everywhere, every month is Pride Month. But on top of all of that, I'm also a first-generation American. My dad is from Lebanon and my mom is from Taiwan. What happens when Aladdin takes Mulan on a magic carpet ride? Yeah, I'm what you would call a Disney Hub original. Which also means that I'm technically 100% Asian, which I feel the need to announce because most people assume that I have white mixed in me, but the truth is that I just have the same disease that Halsey and Logic have, you know. I didn't even finish the joke yet, guys. So, the same disease Halsey and Logic have, you know, a lack of talent. What, you guys are a speed dial or some shit? What did Stephen say about you? No, but, yeah, being white passing, it does have its perks, but at the same time, it is annoying, mainly because I can't go to a Stop Asian Hate rally by myself. Because they'll assume that I support it. And when I say they, I'm talking specifically like older FOB Asian people, like to the point where if I don't start speaking Chinese immediately, they'll think that I'm a threat to them. Like I remember one time I went to this rally and I stumbled upon this large group of FOB Asians, and immediately they just started mean mugging me, and they just started yelling, going like, "Oh, 你管你是老外，你是坏人." Sure. You guys don't speak Chinese. All I said was, it's okay, I'm not racist. Minari should have won Best Picture. Hey, how are you guys feeling now that California is fully open again? Y'all excited? Here's my thing. I have mixed feelings about it. Mainly because before COVID, whenever I would go out to a bar or a club, I would get hit on all the time. And you know who would hit on me more than anybody else? MILFs. That's right, men in their late 50s. Guys, I'm 30 years old, but apparently my demeanor says that I'm grooming material. I'm already a naive person as it is, so I can never tell when a MILF is coming on to me. Like, I only recently found out that my optometrist has been trying to fuck me for years. Like, I thought he genuinely cared for my health when my LASIK surgery came with a free prostate exam. Like, I remember being in his office, like, whoa, doc, what does this have to do with my eyesight again? And he's just like, well, according to your medical history, it says you're due for one huge physical. Now go ahead and keep your Anyways, he's supposed to meet me here for drinks after the show. Speaking of grooming material, last year I actually got engaged. For 48 hours. So thank you for that premature applause. In fact, what you guys just did was actually a spot-on impression of my Instagram feed when I had posted I posted our engagement the day that I proposed to her, which then continued the next day up until the point where she told me that I wasn't worthy of her and threw the ring back in my face. Yeah, you know you're in an extra fucked up situation when you got that going on in real life, and at the same time your phone is gassing you up with all these congratulatory messages. Yeah, and this is the exact reason why I feel like Instagram needs a premature flex detector built in. So, in other words, if you post something that contains a hashtag like she said yes, or I booked it, or we're pregnant, there should at least be a warning pop-up that comes up and says, are you sure you want to post this? Or has this event been confirmed? Or does your husband know it's not his? You know, all the important follow-ups. It wasn't all bad though, because I ended up taking our two cats, Choppy and Kendrick Lamau, with me. Yeah, so even though she did dump me, I still got twice the pussy in return, so. Yes, me, that's a fair trade-off. No, but seriously though, ever since I've been single, I've rediscovered that I have this incredible ability to talk my way out of sex. Like, I swear to God, like to a point where a girl could be completely into me and I would still find a way to cock block myself. Like, I'll tell you this true story. So, before COVID, I had met this girl who, very pretty and also happened to be a comic, and we hit it off right away. And she ended up sliding into my DMs and we chat every now and then. Then the pandemic hit, and during the pandemic, all she would talk about was how lonely and horny she was the whole time. But because she had this rare autoimmune disorder, she was very immunocompromised, so she couldn't go anywhere. So, cut to about a couple months after that, I get my COVID test, it comes back negative, and I'm feeling just as lonely and horny as her. So I decided to hit her up, and I asked if she wanted to hang out, and she's like, oh my god, yeah, that would be great. By the way, here's my number, I can't wait. Wink face emoji. Right, like as if it couldn't be any more obvious. Now, I thought, because I never dated a comic in my life, that the most playful way to flirt with one was by roasting, in her case, her disease. You know, I thought, you know, she jokes about this all the time. You know, I bet she's gonna love this. What could possibly go wrong? So, the first thing that I end up texting her is, how's it going, you sexy cripple? Yeah, the fact that half of you aren't laughing, I'm assuming you're mortified right now. So you can only imagine how she must have felt in the moment, because that shit's been left on red ever since. And it's moments like that where I ask myself, just where exactly do I fall on the autism spectrum? Right? Because that's not something a normal person would say to somebody. Because sometimes I do wonder, like, if I'm just this undiagnosed autistic kid trapped in this hot guy's body, you know what I mean? And if that were the case, then this entire time, ironically, I've been the sexy cripple. All right, you guys have been great.